A great philosopher once said, "Only look back to see how far you've come." That great philosopher, by the way, was Winnie the Pooh.
Dogfish Head Craft Brewery founder Sam Calagione has come a long way since he's brewed his first batch of beer. At the time, he was attending Columbia University in New York City. He looks back at the humble beginnings of the Dogfish Head brand fondly, but he's not the only one looking back.
The name of the restaurant is Dogfish Head Brewing's and Eats.
20 years ago, Dogfish Head founder Sam Calagione made brewing history. Last month, he found out one of his accomplishments will soon be part of American history.
When we got the news, it was like we wondered if it was junk mail or a joke email from someone, so pretty exciting news for us.
This old school vibrating football game, along with a battered stainless steel boil kettle, are now part of the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History collections.
I think the Smithsonian is recognizing that the craft brewing renaissance is worth documenting and celebrating.
So how does an electronic toy from the 70s work its way into brewing history? Sam says it all started when Dogfish Head was the smallest craft brewery in the country. Traditionally, brewers add hops twice during the beer-making process, one big dose early in the boil for flavor and another bunch at the end for aroma. After watching a cooking show that suggested adding seasoning to soup throughout the simmering process enhanced the flavor, Sam had an aha moment that resulted in continual hopping. To figure out how, Sam looked no further than a local thrift shop.
It's kind of ironic, one of our best retail accounts in the state is Outlet Liquors on Route 1. Well, in the mid-90s, it was actually a Salvation Army store, and all the local farmers and folks would trade in their old clothes and toys and equipment. And I remembered seeing one of those old vibrating football games at the Salvation store when I was shopping for flannel shirts or something.
Sam and his co-workers took the football game and rigged it at an angle over the brew kettle. The football players were replaced by hops. The vibrating playing field would shake and shimmy the hops, cascading down into the boiling wort at a consistent rate.
And it makes for a beer that's really, really hoppy without being crushingly bitter.
An innovation that led to the creation of 60-minute and 90-minute IPAs. Unfortunately, the football rig only lasted one or two batches because Sam says the steam coming off the kettle ruined the electronics inside. Since then, there have been other, more sophisticated equipment to get the job done. But that little thrift store find will always have its place in American history.
It's really humbling and inspiring to me, and I hope for all my coworkers, to think that our continual hopping invention is in the same permanent collection as the Wright brothers plane, the Apollo capsules.
Today, Dogfish Head produces about 300,000 barrels of beer a year. And Sam's role as founder and brewer has him spending more time out representing the brands across the country than in the brewery developing new ales.
Days when I'm making a beer that's never existed before commercially are still my favorite days of work. That's what I probably love to do the most.
Sam says with a recent merger with Boston Beer, there is plenty of opportunity to grow.
Now that we've merged, we're the largest independent American-owned craft brewery with brands that include Dogfish Head and Sam Adams and Truly Tonic and Angry Orchard Cider. So we now have this awesome, vibrant, diverse portfolio of strong high-end brands to bring out coast to coast and make us more relevant, frankly, nationally.
And soon, Dogfish Head will have its place in the nation's capital for all to see. And you can bet Sam will be there on day one.
Oh yeah, Mariah and I and the kids are going to road trip down to Washington, D.C. and make sure we're in the room when they unveil our continual hopping device and boil kettle. It'll be a very, very proud moment for us, for sure.
Beer, an American History opens in the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History on October 25th. And Jimmy, it apparently hasn't always been a smooth ride for Sam and Dogfish Head. He was quoted in an article as saying in the late 90s, they almost went out of business because, a lot of beer companies were raising their prices. He didn't want to do that. he kept them low, and they were running lean for a while, but
Wow.
as you can see, they survived.
It's kind of hard to believe, and they've done well.
Yeah,
And
they've done well.
It worked well for them.
Yeah.
Oof.